The NFL trade deadline has come and gone, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are still pursuing other avenues to acquire potential roster upgrades regardless of how competitive it might be to sign a veteran such as cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reported Wednesday the Steelers are one of 6 teams who will host Samuel for a visit. Samuel will see those 6 teams over the next week. Unless there's a change to his schedule, the Steelers will be the last organization he visits. The other teams he will see include the Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, San Francisco 49ers, and Chicago Bears. A former 2021 second-round pick, Samuel hasn't played in an NFL regular season game since September 29, 2024. Asante Samuel Jr. battling back from spinal fusion surgery. When Samuel first landed on IR in October last year, his former team, the Los Angeles Chargers, called the ailment a shoulder injury. But in January, a report from ESPN's Chris Rim revealed a far more complicated injury. Samuel told Rim the injury occurred after a collision in practice and was related to an issue he has been dealing with since he was born. CB Asante Samuel Jr., who didn't play since Week 4, said he's been dealing with stinger/shoulder injury that sparked from a collision in practice. He also said the injury is an issue he's been dealing with since he was born, but didn't want to go into details. Then in April, Samuel underwent spinal fusion surgery. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported Wednesday that Samuel has been cleared to return to football activities. With a potential return now possible, it's not surprising Samuel has plenty of suitors. Samuel never received any postseason accolades with the Chargers. However, he was always regarded as rising cornerback while playing in Los Angeles. During 2023, Samuel posted 63 combined tackles, 13 pass defenses, and 2 interceptions. Fowler reported Wednesday, Dr. David Okonkwo, neurosurgeon for the Steelers, performed Samuel's procedure. It's not clear if that will give the Steelers an edge when trying to sign Samuel, but it likely doesn't hurt. How Samuel could fit with the Steelers. Pundits considered wide receiver the biggest need for the Steelers before the NFL trade deadline. But after a tough October for the Pittsburgh defense, cornerback was also considered a significant need before Tuesday. On October 28, the Steelers acquired safety Kyle Duggar from the New England Patriots. But the team didn't add a cornerback at the deadline. The Steelers placed starting safety Deshaun Elliott on injured reserve last week. And even with Duggar added to the secondary, the team plans to play Jalen Ramsey more at safety going forward. While the Steelers can move Ramsey to safety because they have cornerback depth, adding Samuel as extra cornerback insurance would make a lot of sense. With Samuel, the Steelers could also rely on 34-year-old Darius Slay for fewer snaps. Slay has struggled in the first half of his inaugural season in Pittsburgh. Samuel started 47 of 50 games for the Chargers from 2021 to 24. He played in 17 contests during both the 2022 and 2023 campaigns. In 50 career games, he has posted 176 combined tackles, including 3 tackles for loss. Samuels has also registered 37 pass defenses and 6 interceptions. Joey Porter Jr., Brandon Eccles, and James Pierre are the other cornerbacks currently on Pittsburgh's 53-man active roster. The Pittsburgh Steelers have gotten fantastic quarterback play from quarterback Aaron Rodgers this season, but the franchise will likely have to find a new starting signal caller in 2026, with Rodgers expected to retire after 2025. Pittsburgh could go down the veteran route once again, but it would be wise for the team to invest a premium pick in a young quarterback. The Athletic's Nick Baumgardner predicts the Steelers will use their first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft on Oregon quarterback Dante Moore, who has established himself as a Heisman candidate in 2025. Don't rule out the possibility of Moore being ready on day one. He's still very young and inexperienced, but his poise and arm talent are outstanding, Baumgardner wrote. Moore has been electric for Oregon this season, as the UCLA transfer has tossed 19 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions with a 71.4% completion rate. The Ducks have a record of 7-1 and are one of the most dominant teams in the nation with Moore under the helm. The Steelers need some youth at the quarterback position, and though Will Howard could develop into a starter, Moore has a higher ceiling and is making a case to be the top signal caller in the 2026 draft. Pittsburgh will likely be picking in the 20 to 29 range in April's draft. More could be available, and if he's on the boards, the Steelers should take him and begin a new era in the Steel City. General Manager Omar Khan must start taking risks at the sport's most vital position. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns have been linked to a breakout star quarterback in 2026 NFL free agency. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox predicts Indianapolis Colts quarterback Daniel Jones will be the top free agent on the market this offseason, and the Steelers and Browns will be potential suitors for the veteran signal caller. Just about any QB-needy team would be wise to make a run at Jones if he reaches the market, Knox wrote. Through 9 games, Jones has been one of the most prolific quarterbacks in the league. The 28-year-old has tossed 14 touchdowns to 6 interceptions with a 69.6% completion rate. Jones also leads the NFL in passing yards, 2,404, and has the Colts sitting at 7-2. The Steelers and Browns will likely be in the quarterback market this offseason. Aaron Rodgers could end up retiring after the season for Pittsburgh, while Cleveland currently doesn't have a long-term answer at the position on their roster. Jones would be a solid option for either squad, though he will come with a hefty price tag. Knox projects Jones will land a 4-year deal worth $200 million on the open market. Pittsburgh is expected to have around $43 million in cap space in 2026. On the other hand, Cleveland is slated to have negative $12 million in cap space, so that could be a major issue if the team decides to pursue Jones. Though Jones would be a prized free agent on the market, there's a chance he doesn't even hit the market. The Colts are looking to extend Jones before he hits the market in March, per NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. It feels like the Steelers and Browns are always in the quarterback market, so we'll see if they decide to pursue Jones if he's a free agent in the spring.